All right, guys, we are here at Road America for the Mama 2024 Spring Rally, and we're about to drive the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio for a quick ride around Road America. This is Dana here. I'm gonna mention a few things about the car. If I get any of the facts wrong, feel free to correct me. So this is a crossover, very high seating position. At first glance, it doesn't seem like something that should be out on the racetrack. 4,300 pounds, all-wheel drive, a sizable trunk. But here's the thing, it's powered by a 2.9 liter twin turbocharged V6 engine, putting out 505 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque through all four wheels through an 8-speed torque converter automatic transmission. The car starts at just over $80,000, although I'm sure it's easy to get this up to about 100 grand with options. Here's some information right here. As tested, $93,360. We got 20-inch wheels with a staggered 255 section width up front, 285 in the back. But this car is so heavy, 4,300 pounds. Let's see how it handles out here. In terms of the drive modes, what have you been having people go out in today?
We've been using dynamic mode.
Okay,
It tightens up the crisper shifts, different exhaust note, tightens up the shocks a little bit.
There's a race mode as well?
Yes.
Am I able to use this?
You may.
Okay. Very nice interior for a low volume Italian car. Love the steering wheel. Got some Alcantara at the 9-3 grips. Love the 3-spoke design, some carbon fiber down here. Start stop on the steering wheel itself. I couldn't find it. Ask Dana for help on that one. I think this is rated at 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. That's pretty ludicrous for an SUV. Yeah, that feels about right. Column mounted paddle shifters. Oh yeah, this has some get up and go for sure. Really impressive transmission. The shifts are really nice and quick. Engine revs out to almost 7,000 RPM, and it's eager to do so. You definitely feel the weight of this car in the corners, but you know what? It actually is a lot more nimble than I was expecting. The corner is surprisingly flat for having such a high center of gravity. And you know what? The brakes are working. They're actually working. Wow, this car is impressive. We're about to catch this Dark Horse Mustang. Power oversteer in an SUV. What the hell is happening? Wow. How is this so good? It's dynamically way better than it has any right to be on paper. We're just gonna take it easy. We got enough good corners in though. I love the fact that this car will rotate on throttle. I don't think I've actually ever experienced that in an SUV before. And this transmission, so good. It feels just as quick as a ZF 8-speed in like a BMW M3. Honestly, it feels right on par with that. Actually, I think this is a ZF 8-speed if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
It is, right?
Yeah, 8.
No wonder. It's fast and smooth, just like a ZF 8-speed should be. And when you're done, back into drive, get it out of race mode, engine quiets down, nice and comfortable. You know, being a crossover, this one is on the more compact side, so the rear headroom is a bit limited from what I've heard. And you know, it's not going to be a true everyday SUV that you're going to haul a family of 5 in and be able to tow a bunch of stuff. But if you want some level of practicality, you like having a little bit of a higher seating position to have better visibility over the road, but you still want to be able to rip it on a track or on a back road, this car really does deliver. Dynamically, this is one of the best SUVs I think I've ever driven. Actually, it might just be the best. And that Italian flair and personality really comes through with this car. The engine being turbocharged and relatively small displacement, you do have to wind it out pretty high to get power out of it, and that makes you, it just makes you work harder for that performance. And the way they've tuned this all-wheel drive system, I mean, in race mode, we got 2 good corners where the back end stepped out on throttle. And I wasn't purposely trying to do that, it was just the car's natural inclination. And that's fantastic. How many SUVs out there can you drive at the limit and have it actually behave like essentially a front engine rear wheel drive sports car? You can drive this thing as if it's a 2-ton Subaru BRZ, essentially. That's just phenomenal. Now granted, take all of this with a little grain of salt, because I have not driven that many performance focused SUVs on track. But I think I can safely say, as of right now, this is the best I've ever driven in terms of pure driving pleasure. I have driven a BMW X6M, but that was just on a canyon road, and that car was also mind-blowing. But this car has more personality, I can safely say. I guess that Alfa Romeo badge actually, it does count for something. All right, appreciate it, Dana.
Hey.
Thanks for riding along.
I enjoyed your narration.
Oh, thank you, man.
Hey,
I appreciate that.
It was pretty seamless, it really was.
I've been working on it for a few years.
Yeah, no, it was great.
All right, guys, let me know what you think of the 2024 Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Is this the best driving SUV in the $80,000 to $100,000 price point? Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.